All right, we back again. We back Hey, do you feel good? Cause I feel great. Oh, you mute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing today. What up, podcast land? It's your boy Bren'Tel, and the voice you heard was Stephanie Celie X.
See, I'm not gonna live that name down.
Long hiatus. Hopefully, Melania J calls us back. Oh yeah, this is I Can't Afford to Quit podcast. Streaming on every major platform: iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podomatic, Podbean, etc. Wherever you get podcasts in your ear holes, we are there. What you been up to?
Nothing much.
Nothing.
Nothing much.
Okay, that's all you got. Okay. I tried.
I've been surviving.
Well, that's good.
This
Surviving
town
is
this town is something.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah. So you're learning to navigate?
yeah.
Good. We talked about things as far as in the political realm of how to navigate. I'm glad that you're learning how to do that. Because
it's hard.
I feel like the inner Angela Davis in you is just waiting to come out. Yeah.
I'm holding it in.
No, don't hold it in.
For the right moment.
Oh, for the right moment? Okay, that's cool.
You can't be too black. In this town, you can't be too black. You can't look that ethnic. You look really ethnic here in Fremont, Ohio. It's
too much.
It's the whole stare.
I think that's good.
Yeah, it is to a certain extent. But say hello when you stare. Cause me, I'm quick. Like when the kids be staring, hello. Mm-hmm. You staring. It's different.
Okay.
It's different. I'm learning to.
Is a culture shock for you?
I'm still in shock.
Yeah.
I'm still in shock. I was in Chicago my whole life. That's all I know. So.
It's okay. It's okay to cry.
I'm working through it. I'm working through it.
TV shows.
Okay.
It's been a while since we did this.
Yeah.
You are watching Atlanta and you are watching The Chi.
Yes.
So which one would
Shout
you like
out
to talk
to
about?
Lena.
Yes.
That's the best show ever.
Which one you want to talk about first?
The Chi.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
We are, 7 episodes in?
Yes.
7.
Because this Sunday is the season finale.
Anytime they have 8 shows for the season, it's fire.
Yeah.
Short seasons equal fire most of the time. And The Chi is one of those shows.
But that also lets you know that the season finale is going to be like that whole cliffhanger, that whole...
Yeah, we're going to bring it. We're going to come back and make you wait.
Like, what's going to happen with this? It's usually somebody get kidnapped or somebody such and such. You like, oh, what's going to happen to them? Like the Game of Thrones. Like when you seen,
Power. Power is a good one.
Yeah.
So they cliffhangers. I don't know, man. I'm a fan. What you got? Jason Mitchell as Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it's Nigerian. I can't even pronounce his name. I never seen him in nothing else. Ronnie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jacob Lattimore is Emmett with his stupid ass.
Don't look. Emmett represents all those men, all those fuck boys that
Okay.
just don't know how to pull out. Pull out game is weak.
Mhm.
Just gonna say that. Don't want to use a condom.
Mhm.
And he just mad materialistic. But like, you know, as the show went on, as his character developed, you started to see, you know.
They fleshed his character out.
Yeah.
They fleshed his character out. He has morals. He has all that. He's just dumb. He's just dumb.
I'm rooting for Emmett.
I am.
I'm rooting for Emmett.
I'm rooting for his stupid ass.
I'm rooting for Emmett. My favorite character is Grandma Ethel because she definitely do not play.
LaDonna Title? Is that her name? Alex Hibbert plays Kevin. I'm a fan of Kevin. Little Kevin is great.
Mm-hmm.
But Papa.
Yes.
Where do they have him? Oh, they don't have it. Why he ain't in the top? Papa's the best part of the show. They don't have him.
Yeah, he is. He's such an old soul, and I think that's why.
You said this is my me time.
And he's whittling with music playing in the background. Oh my God, it was so funny.
Like a 10, 11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He said he had church music in the background.
I'm whittling. I'm making a gift for my mom. Like, what is whittling? Google that. Google that. But the show is really good only because it shows Chicago in a much more positive light.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does.
Let's see, got Laverne, which is Brandon and Cookie's mom. Got the Quentin, OGQ.
Yeah. His character, growing up in Chicago, I've always seen his character. Mm-hmm. Always. I think all the characters that she put in the show
represent the neighborhoods.
Represent the neighborhoods. Represent, you know, even with Brandon, you know, even with him working for those people, like, he's probably a better chef than everybody, but he's working at this job. Mm-hmm. Or Laverne, her son died. Mm-hmm. Coogie died. So now she's going to sell the family building that's been in the family for how many years?
Right.
But look at the neighborhood.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I like how they fleshed Laverne's character out, because at first she was riffing about everything, and it really was no... I want to know the backstory of why... What got her to the point of being so angry before Coogie even passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she was still, like... She was jumping off on everything, so... I want to know they should do a little bit more backstory of why she's so angry. You know what I mean?
Probably gonna do a backspin in season 2. But I mean, even with Brandon telling what's her
Jericho?
No, not Jericho. Look at you.
I'm waiting to talk about.
I know you are. So thirsty. I'm talking about
Tiffany Boone. Shout out.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. So beautiful. Mm-hmm. His mother's husband. What is his name? But anyway, Brandon was talking to him. He was telling him, you know, my mother done had a lot of bad run-ins with men, and I think that accounted for, you know, why she is the way she is. But it's just the contrast of the characters, you know, how they're showing Chicago, but Chicago needed a show anyway. It needed a show.
I'm happy that the show is. It's not like a super hit yet. Mm-hmm. It's still kind of on the cultic level.
Yeah.
But it's fire.
It is.
So
it is.
It's just only a matter of time before everybody else get it, and then it's gonna be like the fucking Wire, and then it's not gonna be cool no more. Cause you know what I'm saying?
But The Wire was good.
It was good until it became like, till it crossed over.
Oh, to the other side,
yeah.
The lighter side of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was.
I'm sorry, the whiter side of things.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like how A Different World was.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's season. It's 9 episodes.
Oh, this was 9.
Yeah.
So the season finale still is Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's 10. Oh wow.
Wow. Okay.
But to Jerica and Brandon's characters, I like their characters. And I like how she really, really just represented like all of the different, even with it being Chicago, how it represented like the quintessential fuck boy, the hard working, young African American male that's really, really trying to, leave that neighborhood, leave that life, better himself.
Mm-hmm.
The detective with the heart of gold. You get what I'm saying? The young boy really trying to discover himself, trying to fit in, trying to, that whole coming of age thing.
Yeah, that's what makes it great, because you have the street element, and then you have this coming of age story as well, which, like, that genre is coming back with like Stranger Things and stuff like this. People like to see kids. You know what I mean?
Let's not talk about that show.
Right. It's you got that element as well as everything else that's going on. So it's a very fleshed out screenplay and like just story all together. I think this is the my only gripe with it is that Papa ain't in it every week. That's it. I need, or the kids. You gotta have the kids every week. You gotta show me the kids every week, because they carry the show. That's what makes the show great, because the kids acting. Jake is alright. Jake is alright, but the talent is in Kevin and Papa.
It is, but the show itself, first off, is taped in the greatest city in the world, Chicago. I was excited when I found out that, about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. From that cultural aspect, and just, really hitting those characters, really, being very descriptive with all of the characters.
Another thing I like, not to interrupt you, the clothes.
Yeah.
The clothes that they wear is dope.
Yeah. It's the style.
Right. It's
how they
Chicago
dress.
style. Like,
it is. It's urban. That's my word.
No, you can say urban, but look at Atlanta. They not fly like that on that show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, everybody be fly. Like, if you look at everybody, jeans from the kids to everybody, they jeans, all of that, they outfits, everything is on point.
But when I say urban, maybe because I'm here. But like
urban, when I hear that, I have this negative connotation. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like Chicago, what a lot of people don't realize, Chicago is like really artsy.
Right.
Really, really artsy. Really, eccentric. Mm-hmm. It's because it's a melting pot. It's so diverse. Mm-hmm. So that's why the clothes represent that, and I just love the show. I just love everything about the show.
Okay, with you being from Chicago, does it put you like, I'm back home?
Yeah, because my kids watch it with me. My kids watch it with me. It does. Even like them going on the north side, or even that episode when Emmett was selling them shoes. Mm-hmm. He's selling it right under the viaduct on 55th. Mm-hmm. So it's like you seeing that, it's like, I miss home so much. Every time I seen it, like I knew exactly where the restaurant that Brandon worked at. That's really not a restaurant.
Oh,
it's not. Like if you were to go there right now, there wouldn't be a restaurant right there. First, of course, they were filming there.
Yeah.
Of course, they were filming, but it used to be a breakfast joint. It used to be a breakfast joint, and then they closed it down. But that was on the north side, like right off Addison. It's like, I knew where everything was at. I'm so hungry. Because I miss home so much. But the show in itself, from 1 to 10, I give it 1,000. Because it's a really good show. It's well directed. Except for, look, Bren'Tel has this really big thing about calming acting. And he really can't act, but I mean.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you. This nigga, that's the other thing that I don't like about this.
That's your other gripe.
We know you producer. You ain't got to be in it. You ain't got to be in it, bro. You could have set this one out.
But I'm just saying, like, can he have his shit?
No, you can't. He can't act. He don't need to be in it.
Can he have his
No.
shit? This is what I want you to know.
He's producer.
Okay,
shine as a producer.
This is what I want you to know. I think when people who are not from Chicago, when you think about Chicago, when you think about on a more entertainment front, who come to mind first?
Kanye.
Yeah. And then it's Common. Then it's Twister. Then it's then it's Kels, R. Kelly. Then it's Twister. It's kind of like that. Like when you think about it, the names shoot out. Mm-hmm. But like if you was in a room full of people and you say, like when you think about Chicago, it's really the same. I'm just saying, Common comes up. Common comes up.
Okay. He should have just been Common. He could have been in as Common.
Shout out to Common. Shout out to him.
Cardboard acting. That nigga said, "What's bothering you, brother?" Nigga, if you man,
leave him alone.
I swear that better have been one take. If they had to do that a bunch of times, I'm about to grow up my hair out so I can pull it out.
Let Common have his shine on the show. Mm-hmm. Let him have his shine.
I can never do it. It just even this last episode where him and Ronnie had that moment. Ronnie had to carry that. Imagine if it was Common crying.
You know what?
You can't, can you? You can't, can you?
Now that you think about it, like my sister Felicia and my sister Keita, they like that movie Just Right with him and Queen Latifah. And now that you said something about it, it's like he just has the same face in every scene. Oh, I didn't want to admit that, but like, goddamn.
The Chicago in you.
Yes, it was like, but like, he do.
OJ?
OJ did that shit.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even argue now.
He did.
Did you see the video?
Yes, I did.
I was like, he forgot. He got lost in the situation. He got out of character and was like, and I got that bitch. And I'm like,
yeah.
Basically, what he did.
Yeah.
No, what you doing?
You know what? But when I think about that case, even with FX coming out with the People versus OJ, even with them like really giving that, first off, that little mini series was amazing because it really put those actors really, really carried those real life characters out. Yeah. Like even to the judge.
The wardrobe.
Yes.
The attention to detail in the wardrobe.
Yes.
Amazing.
It was. It was like but first off, it cost the city of California how much money?
I don't remember.
And the case went on for over a year.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, they say OJ is the first black man to ever get off by being black. So that's what they say.
I don't think it was being... Well, yeah, it was, because the way they turned that...
they made the case...
Made it completely racial and...
But they made the case everything else... Except the fact of Nicole and Ron. Like, they digging into the judge's life and his wife having an affair. Pulling stuff out about the prosecutor. It was like, damn, like, didn't two people die?
Right. His attorney, the team of attorneys, they were just brilliant what they did. It's fucked up that all these years later we found out the truth and whatnot. It's unfortunate.
Well.
But I don't think OJ gonna stay out. I don't think he's gonna stay out of jail. So I think.
But I'm just saying, let everybody know that's what happens when you leave Wakanda.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shout out to Wakanda.
Now okay, let's go back. Let's now you already know that if it was a sister, like,
it wouldn't have been okay.
It wouldn't have been that. Like, oh, nigga, you want to come up in here with a knife, huh? You want to try to stab somebody? Yeah, that's how that would have ended. Said, oh.
it just been a domestic dispute.
Yeah, that's what it would have been. Well, who put this hole in the wall? Yeah. Yeah. Why is all these clothes out here in a line? That's what it would have been. But that's what happened when you leave Wakanda. So he'll be all right.
Let's see what else we got with Atlanta. We got to flesh this out. Not Atlanta, but the Shy. It's so. I really wish you would have been down to do a review after every episode.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We could do off-season review.
We could. Like, just rewatch that episode and just...
No, off-season. That means we do the whole season. And we just flesh it out, episode by episode.
Okay.
I want to do that. I really want to do that.
We should do that and Atlanta, too. Because Atlanta, the show is, first off, I'ma Marry You. Childish Gambino.
Donald Glover. Donald Glover.
I'm gonna marry you. I want to marry you. I want to marry your mind.
I mean, his brother's part of it too.
I know, but I need the direct source. I need the connect.
His brother might be the connect.
I want him. Shit, just point back period. I want him.
Can't sing.
The show. Atlanta, the first season, brilliant, amazing, amazing writing.
We talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it. We definitely talked about it. We praised it on the first season.
I know.
And we were disappointed that we had to wait till 2018
to
come back. And it did not disappoint. That's what makes it even better. They came out the gate with Alligator Man. They came out strong. And then this is what I love about the show.
The music is what I really like. It's like once the opening scene, and then when it cuts to them doing the credits, it's like always new music. Like, what is that? Damn, let me Google that.
That's right.
Let me Google that shit.
From Atlanta too.
Yeah,
it'd be Atlanta music, and also what I like about it is that they had these characters. They introduce new characters, and then they just throw them away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They only had like one or two reoccurring characters since the show started that weren't the actual star. You know what I mean? The actual what do you call it? Stars of the show.
Yeah.
And that's a sign of great writing.
It is.
But did you? It's okay. Going back, we would talk about episode 1 where Cat Williams opened the door. Once he opened the door, I'm like, yo, this is about to, okay, all right, there we go. Because I didn't know, I was like, I didn't want to be let down. Once I seen that was the uncle, I was like, okay, all right, now we settle in. Now we can put our seatbelt on.
Yeah.
We just ride it. We're going to ride this thing out. So, what's his name? Uncle Willie?
Yeah.
Uncle Willie, which is Ern and Paperboy, they uncle, or is it Paperboy's dad? They really didn't clarify.
But no, that's his uncle. That's Ern's
You right?
uncle.
Okay, it's both of their uncle then.
That is because the house.
Cause how Ern and Paperboy related is Al's mom.
Yeah.
And she passed away. So yeah, that's their uncle.
Yeah, but that house that he has, that's in Paperboy's name.
Right.
So that's why he told him to go over there and check on him. Talking about, she said kidnapping.
And the police is at the door though. He said, yeah, y'all come in here, I'm gonna let this alligator out.
And then it's the kids outside talking about, it is an alligator in there.
He said, do he got an alligator? He do. He the alligator man.
But it was a real alligator.
The blackest shit ever.
Like, everybody's standing outside because the police out there first off. So now you gonna get a crowd when you see the police out there.
And they know it's his house. This is the alligator man house. Oh man.
That's what made it so funny. And then you see a whole alligator come out. And then when
Delphonics.
yes, hey, and then they That was fucking genius. Oh God, that's part of the episode when the alligator came out.
He said, "I ain't gonna do shit because you ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna do shit because I ain't did shit, and you ain't gonna do shit."
Oh God, it was hilarious.
Oh, classic, another classic episode, man. What else? What else? How did that first one start out? And because they always start with something musical, right? Oh, the robbing scene at the beginning when they tried to rob the Popeyes.
Damn.
I was like, whoa, that shit
for the weed
dark.
though.
Yeah,
for the weed. But I mean, that just set the whole contrast though. So you know that's gonna come back. That character gonna come back. That's gonna tie in with something. See, Donald, I love you. Marry me, nigga. Just marry your mind.
Let's see. Episode 2. It start off with your boy. Oh man, this is the funniest shit.
Sporting waves.
No, remember dude Rob Paperboy, his connect Roger.
It's the way he did it. It's the way he did it.
He was so apologetic, like, bro, I'm sorry, man. He said, I will pay you back.
Then he go talking about give me your keys because I don't want you chasing me or nothing. Like, who says that? Who says
the
that?
part when he's sitting in the back, seat. And he tried to get out the car and he got child lock on the car, bro. Like, he did not think this through. He tried to help him get out the car. He tried rolling up the window. He's like, nigga, that's the window. At that point, Paperboy was irritated. Because he was like, man, look, I'm sorry I had to do this. That shit was so bad.
Like, how you gonna be?
He asked where Darius was. And then he said, tell him I said what's up.
But you robbing me, though. Oh, God, that was so damn funny. That was funny as hell.
Like, bro. And it was dope how he lined him up, though. Because he was setting him up the whole time. Like, he was talking about his album. Like, oh, you making money off the album, man. You good. This money ain't going to hurt you.
But I knew when he was doing that, like, when he was saying that, like, I'm ready to rob you. I'm about to get you real quick. And then was so apologetic about it, though. I'm going to pay you back.
He driving next to him like they broke up. He like, maybe just get back in the car.
And see,
he said, "Bro, I'm sorry about this, man. I'm back."
See,
man, I said, "What the fuck?"
And that's why.
Start off.
Yes, and that's why he won Best Comedy.
Man,
that's
you talk about Tracy. He's a recurring character.
Yeah, he is.
He's living with Paperboy at his new house. My Tracy dog, man. I love this character.
I do too.
He Ern finally gets his money back for them dogs in the first season, which is dope that they called that back.
Yeah.
Low key, you know who kind of be like stealing scenes on the very low key? Darius.
Yeah, he do. Yeah.
If you listen, you got to watch it the second time. If you watch it with the caption on and see what he be saying.
Yeah. You know I got caption on my TV.
Right.
You know I got caption on my TV.
The lines that he says, like, you don't catch them on the first round because they so nonchalant. But when you go back and you listen, like, what he say? Or I just gotta go in that house, man. The vibes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's just the vibes. They're strong. Like,
bro,
what?
It's a kidnapping going on.
Yeah.
You talking about vibes?
And he's sitting in there. He in the house looking around.
He said, no, the first one I didn't catch it. He said, yeah, man, it's an alligator and a bunch of chicken carcasses in there, man. It's like an Azalea. What he said? What's her name? Azalea Banks Snapchat.
Yeah.
Because you know she be doing voodoo and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
and when she did the whole thing, killing that chicken. Oh, my God. That was just hilarious. But I like his character the most.
Oh, you like Darius?
Yes. I think his character just really...
I don't know I don't even know how to explain his character. Because he's comic relief. But that's his... He saves a lot of scenes when shit, like fucked up shit happens.
Yeah.
And he just say something that just carry the scene.
But like even when he was telling Ern about Florida Man.
Oh, I forgot about Florida Man. Him and his conspiracies be great.
And it's like, but this is my whole thing. Somebody's writing that.
Yeah.
Donald, I love you, baby. Yes. Somebody's writing that
man. Though. He said, nigga, I ain't crazy. I ain't Florida man. And Darius said, I told you.
When they was in the car listening to that music, he was like, yeah, you just turn the music back on. You want to turn your music back on? Like, this shit ain't nowhere near true. And I'd rather listen to this music.
The music he was listening to. He was mad. He was mad. I want to know what they was mad at each other about, Paperboy and Darius.
You'll find out.
Acting funny.
Oh, yeah. You'll find out. And it probably was over something so simple. So just dumb.
Because that girl was there. She was getting food. It might have to do with that girl being around. Because he wasn't... Anytime she's not around, he cool. Because she was bringing Paperboy food. That's really what he does. You know what I'm saying? He cooks. Stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she bringing food, there's really no need for him. So
who knows? It's probably her vibes he picking up. He probably saying some shit. You never know.
But back to Tracy, dog. Nigga. When this how I knew when in the second episode where Aaron gets that money, he got $4,000 back for the dogs. Which that episode was hilarious because he needed a couple $100.
Yes.
And Darius didn't know the urgency in which that he needed the money, so he set him up with this plan to breed these dogs, and that was Ern's cut was the $4,000 of what the breeding made or whatever, right? So I was thinking like if that was his cut, how much it was made?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway. So he got $4,000. Tracy come out the back room eating cereal like he always is.
Yes.
In the do-rag.
They cooking. They baking.
He said, I got them baking. They baking right now. Talk about his ways. But he tells Ern that he can double his money with a gift card scam that he has.
Which is called cracking cards.
Right. So.
Wow.
I'm thinking... Okay, you gonna give him like 5? You feel me? Let him double that, see how that go. You know what I'm saying? You might do it again.
Yeah.
If it went well.
Mm-hmm. But not with the entire amount.
The whole 4,000
on that card though. And then the part when they was in the shoe store, he was like, "No, I'm about to steal these."
He said, "I'm gonna take these." They ain't got no chase policy. Like what?
Like who has it? No chase policy.
He had the boxes in his hand, and the poor dude that worked there, like, "Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
can I help you?
Just so upbeat.
Is there a size you want?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm finna take these." He know I'm finna take them. He just got to keep giving me good customer service. And he's saying this right in front of dude though. And he hit that jog with the boxes, bro. No. He hit that light jog, though.
Yes. Oh my God.
That do-rag flap was a
yes. Oh God.
It's like, no. And he left Ern in there.
And Ern's just looking around like, what? You really not gonna chase this nigga? It's really a no chase policy. Like, that's really real. Oh, God.
I was like, wow. The levels of just nigga shit that happens in this just show.
It's just so amazing.
It is. So Ern get to shopping on the card, right? He go to buy some Pumas. Like, he was nervous.
Yeah.
He was mad nervous. Like, swipe the card and go through. He like, oh, okay, cool. He get out the store. It wasn't even 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He was like, took a couple steps out the store. Mm-hmm. And Tracy texted back like, they're on to you. You got like 20 minutes until the card shuts off. He got the whole $4,000 on their card.
Yeah.
I was so mad at Ern.
Because he probably didn't even put it on there.
You know what, Ern?
Like, really? The whole, you could have put 2,000, maybe 1,000.
1,500.
The whole 4,000 on the card.
I was so irritated with him. He walking in the parking lot with all that shit.
Yeah.
And then he left his ass.
Yeah.
He texted back. He's looking for him. This is funny because he walked to that empty parking spot. Mm-hmm. So that means that's where Tracy was parked. Mm-hmm. And Tracy was gone. This is the funniest part that we left this out. Tracy was stealing them shoes for the interview that he had.
Yeah. Talking about I'm at this interview, dog.
How you went to Princeton? How you talk to these white folks? Bruh. And then he goes to the interview.
Oh, so
and he's sitting in that interview in the lobby with that do-rag on, bro. I was like, oh, see, I'm done. They took me out. And he got up and he took his do-rag off.
Oh my God.
And the way the girl that like, come on in.
Yeah.
She looked at him like, nigga, you know. She heard that smile like, you know you ain't about to get this job. Nah. Come on in, baby. Come on in. Thank you for coming out. You trying.
Yeah. And then the man sitting there from, when they put their fingers together like this. Well.
That Professor X.
Yeah. See, this show is hilarious as hell.
He was sitting there with that. Why they do that? That aerial shot of his waves?
Yeah.
Like how they do really on like the National Geographic.
Yeah. Like just came in on it right at the top. Like that was the opening shot. That was the opening shot.
I swear. Why? I swear if I'd heard like some dolphins or some shit, I swear, that would have took me all the way up. I swear his hair was so like did he perm it? He had to perm it and throw the do-rag on, right?
Probably so, but it was like the line and it's like the hair didn't even fit his face. Like with the do-rag on, he looked so hood. It's like as soon as he take it off, he looks like Fletcher. Like somebody named Fletcher, don't he? Like
oh man. But the way his shit looked blue. That's how his hair, I ain't never seen nobody hair look like that, bro. But his waves they was intense.
Yeah.
It was super intense.
Yeah. And then the title of the show was called Sporting Waves. Oh God.
Which is black as hell. Cause anybody who know, like any dude black dude who tried to get waves know about that grease.
Yeah.
That little black can of grease. That's thick as fuck.
Yeah.
What is that? Tan? It's tan?
Yeah.
That's not yellow, it's tan.
Yeah.
You got to damn near melt it to put it in your head.
I know.
Oh man. Tracy Waves was his waves was on steroids, man.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious as hell. When I seen it, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with his head? I laughed so hard. Oh my God, it was so funny.
He didn't get the job. He smacked the pencils off. He smacked the pencils off.
Like, fuck y'all. Fuck this job.
He smacked the pencils off and he said, that's what y'all problem. Y'all need some black folks in here. They're a KKK, nigga. Oh, that was the best part. That was the best part because you had to lead up to that and then let you down. Oh, they had to. How'd you feel about the record label part? I kind of feel like he he's probably been in that situation and he wanted to take a shot at it.
And I think that's how it is.
Yeah.
I think that's how it is at some places, at big record executives. Like
the new record label now. That's what it is now.
That.
Yeah. And it kind of like, dude, like, this is brilliant. Where Paperboy had to do his small performance, desk performance is called. And that white boy was sitting in the front eating that banana.
Yeah.
That was symbolism.
Yeah.
Like the way, because you feel like you're just a monkey in a cage, you know what I mean? And you have to perform, a circus monkey. Yeah. That was brilliant. That was brilliant symbolism.
I love you, Donald.
They said, I feel like there was a shot at either like, Buddy with the Yoo-Hoo commercial.
That was hilarious as hell.
Did it feel like either Chance the Rapper or Lil Yachty?
Lil Yachty. I'm not gonna say Chance because no.
It felt, but he had them like overall jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Like,
see, they was doing too much.
Yeah,
they was doing too much. Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I see you.
I seen it too, and that's why I was like, no, don't.
Yeah, the side eye.
Yeah. Don't ever try to do Chance. Don't ever try to do him.
Oh man.
The show, oh my God. Atlanta. I do too.
I love it.
I do too. But no, like even watching comedies, like even watching Atlanta, like last season, I'm just gonna go back to last season. That BAN episode.
Brilliant.
That's gonna go down in the books for me. Like that's up in my top 5.
That got it.
Like I cried.
That's my favorite episode. Oh, did you see the callback? When they was watching TV, that Dodge commercial was on the TV. Did you see that? Watch it again.
Okay.
And it was the same. It was the part where dude was putting the gas and he had no pants on. It was that was the commercial that was on TV. I was like,
really?
Yes, way to use that shit.
That shit was that whole. Oh God, that whole episode. That whole episode.
But the price is on the can though.
It is. That shit was hilarious. Oh, see now you done got me laughing. Hell, my throat is dry. I'm all parched and shit from laughing and hard as hell.
Man, we in 42 minutes. Right
okay.
Now. Let's see. Let's do some stories. Get out of here.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do. Since we're both parents. 2 black students got suspended for posting a video of a white classmate saying the N-word. A North Carolina high school's decision over Wednesday's national school walkout quickly turned into a racist argument after one student angrily about the prospect of changing gun laws said the N-word in a Snapchat video. On March 14th, 1 month after the Parkland shooting, students across the country will walk out of classes as a part of a nationwide debate about guns in the school. But discussion of the proposed walkout in Central's Cabarrus High School in Concord, North Carolina, resulted in 4 students getting suspended last month. Okay. 2 students, both black, were handed a 2-day suspension after republishing the video viewed by BuzzFeed News on a social media network, on the social media page of a white student saying the N-word while criticizing gun reform. They told BuzzFeed that they didn't think it was fair that they were punished for drawing attention to racism among classmates. Let's see. I was a victim in the situation. You all got mad at me for putting it out there, says Carmani Harris Jackson, 15-year-old sophomore at Cabarrus High School. Speaking about the school administrators. Harris, who describes herself as a liberal, shout out to you, said that she started posting a Snapchat about gun reform after other students started slamming the proposed walkout, right? Someone posted on Snapchat how the walkout would be stupid and how without guns we wouldn't. Oh Oh, okay. All right.
Without guns, we wouldn't what?
Without guns, where are we? Shoot, I lost my spot. Oh, without guns, we wouldn't have stuff today. We wouldn't have any of the stuff we have today, and that we're wasting our time walking out. Harris Jackson said. She said that posted a Snapchat story saying people like herself were trying to take guns away. Oh, I'm sorry. She posted a story saying people like herself weren't trying to take guns away, but that she wanted more restrictions on who could buy them.
Okay.
She said a few white students who identified as conservative went back and forth debating the gun reform via their Snapchat story February 21st. A white female student then recorded her friend, who also is a white Cabarrus high school student, in a Snapchat video filmed in a car where she said they're putting laws on who can purchase a gun. No nigger. Guess the race.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed News spoke via Instagram DM with the girl who said the N-word, who said she didn't want to speak about it. She had moved on, and that BuzzFeed had no right to cover it. Then she deleted her Instagram profile.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, let's see here. Let's get to the part where Harris took the racial slur to be a direct insult for her public Snapchat comments. Me and the girl who said it were friends before this happened. We had a class together. We would talk together, but as soon as I have a difference in views, you call me a very harmful racial slur. She said it in a joking manner, but there was boundaries of things there's boundaries of things you joke about, and that's not one of the things you joke about. Harris Jackson said.
Well.
So they all got suspended. How do you feel about this?
I mean,
give me your raw emotion. Huh?
I'd be fucking some people up. You suspend my baby. It's already a racist ass institution anyway. It's okay. Now the young girl who said the word, her and the other girl were friends. Correct.
Quote unquote.
They were friends.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. But see, if that's your friend, if that's your friend, then she would have already known. Like that N word is like, baby, that's our word. That's not yours. That word belongs in Wakanda, and you can't come in Wakanda. So you get what I'm saying? But it's that's a lot to do with white privilege, though, because they. And that's another thing when kids aren't educated on certain things. Mm-hmm. But like white people know that N-word is like a no-no. It's like you can't use it like at all. And you know, if that would have happened with my children, I just think that would have been completely. That would have ended differently with me. In today's society, people feel as though, like, even a lot of these kids, even when they're not really truly educated on a lot of things, socially, culturally, economically, they figure they can say and do things, and then, it's no
repercussions.
Yeah, it's no accountability for the things that they say, for their actions, because no one's holding them accountable for anything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No one's holding them accountable. And so that's why she said that.
Okay. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
Okay. One, you can't treat everyone on the same plane, right? This is what they tried to do. This is what you get this type of behavior from administration when you have zero tolerance policies, which is just lazy shit.
Yeah, bullshit.
You just want to, basically, who gets the most harm out of zero tolerance policies are people of color. Let's just keep that 100. 2, why are you suspending a girl for shedding light on something that was a racial slur that was already public to begin with? So you're gonna suspend her for retweeting or republishing a Snapchat that was already public? Yeah.
But they had to turn that story. Had to turn that story.
That's what I'm saying. This is my whole point is what they are communicating to other black children is keep your mouth shut. Yeah. That's the whole point of this. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut. Don't you try to publicize the dirt in this town and the dirt and the reality of what is here. Yeah. We want to keep a veil. Yeah. And keep an illusion of post-racial society.
Yeah, we gotta keep y'all whitewashed. We gotta keep y'all. We have to.
We don't want to wake you up.
Yeah, we don't. We don't want you social and culturally conscious. We don't want that. That's why we don't teach it in the schools.
So that's what it's definitely gonna backfire. But that was the whole point of the administration dealing out those punishments to everyone.
You know what? I wonder, if that whole case happened here in this town. Look at your facial expression. We really went all the way down.
If that happened here, we would fuck it. We would see a lot of those same people that were on the NAACP panel, NAACP panel, doling out the similar rulings, right? Yeah. And telling us, would they shoot out all of these facts and information about, hey, we humanize your
But they don't. They don't. They don't. It's just certain things. Because I'm a parent and because I have 2 black boys that are in the school system, that are subject to a lot of things. And see, they're young and they're impressionable. So they really don't know what's going on. Right. It's like they just, why am I being only singled out?
They don't understand the gratification.
No, but I tell my kids, it's because you're black, and let them know that. And it's like, even with my children's teachers, well, he says this and he says that, it was a big thing with him. This is my thing. If you have to go to the bathroom, go. If your teacher tell you can't go to the bathroom, get up and go. She's like, but I'm gonna get clipped down. I'm your mama. Fear me more than her. Okay? You got to come home to me. You belong to me. So it's like she clipped him down, then sent me a note home, and I flipped it. I turned it on the back. I said what I said. I said, if he has to go to the bathroom and you don't let him go, he's still gonna go. You don't hold nobody back from going to the bathroom, and then here you is calling me while I'm at work, telling me, he need to change the clothes because he done. No, right. He's gonna go to the bathroom, even if not. Oh well, that's the well. No. How's that a? I said so. If you're sitting somewhere and you really have to go, and someone tells you no, what are you gonna do? You gonna tell them no? Excuse me, I have to go. And then you gonna get real loud, and then you gonna get real extra, and tell them to shut the hell up and get out. You know how white people do when they get mad. They point that finger. I'm gonna call your supervisor. What's the name? Yeah.
Let me speak to a manager.
Yeah. Bullshit like that. So I tell my kids, you have rights. Just because they're an authoritative figure don't mean you don't have rights. Don't ever be silent about anything. Just remember that I'm here to protect you. So what you can say, I will for you. So that's how I am with my kids. And that's why even at school, even with them trying to be vocal and say things, it's like they come to them and they hug them. But as they hugging them, it's like that whole
knife in the
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like and that's been my biggest thing here in towns like that in this article, and even towns here, even here when it comes to race relations.
It's a veil. It's a veil that's put on.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the niceness and all. This really up north.
Mm-hmm.
Up north, there's a veil that they treat you nice. You would think they're your friend.
Yeah.
But behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Is where the racism happens. Meaning closed doors in the offices, closed doors in the houses. And that's the shit that we don't see, and we don't see until the last minute, till it's already too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think, as far as like up north, like in here, there was an unveiling after Trump got elected.
Yeah.
And leading up to the election, the campaign process. There was an unveiling because people felt emboldened to say racist shit.
Yeah.
And be racist and, be and all the bigoted, actions. They felt emboldened at that time. Mm-hmm. And now you get this, it's almost like a kickback of a recoil of that time. Because everybody at that time, like you got everybody being feeling emboldened and saying that shit, we not gonna forget, right? Mm-hmm. Now you starting to feel ashamed because you don't even want to be associated with Trump and his whole whatever he stands for, right? You don't want to be associated with it. You want to benefit from it, but you don't want to be associated with it. Mm-hmm. So now you're going back to the, hey buddy, hey, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We like everything, and then that's the veil that's placed over your eyes and make you more comfortable with being around them than your own people. Mm-hmm. And that's what they do to keep everybody separated. And that's why, I'm going to be doing what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
And people going to see them.
Man.
I was just keeping it to myself.
I know. That's... Even being here and seeing that, and then trying to, tell someone who's been living here their entire life that you don't see what I see, because my lens, my vantage point is I've seen how they are. Mm-hmm. I've seen how they use methods to divide and conquer. Mm-hmm. They're going to divide us so they can still, you get what I'm saying, stay in place, stay on top of things. Mm-hmm. Keep shit in order, because that's what they want to do. Like even here, when you work at a place of business and you don't see any black in anyone of color, any person of color, any African American, I'm like, any African American in those places, in administration or HR or anything, you don't see. Where are
especially not in those areas.
You don't see them.
Employment like HR. Any place where it has to do with hiring, it's very, very rare to see that.
Yeah.
And that's strategic.
Yeah. So I'm, it's being here, and just everywhere you turn, it's like God damn. It's like I'm used to seeing me over here and me over there, and my kids over here, and my kids over there, and it's like
You don't feel represented here, right?
At all. This town, the African Americans have no identity. And coming from a place that is completely culturally diverse, the African Americans, we represented ourselves. We didn't need anybody to do that for us. Mm-hmm. Even though it's a lot of things going on in Chicago, yet and still, it's representation, though. It is. Mm-hmm. But here, with this small town and the African American community, it's like, where they at? Where are the people who actually going to open up their mouths and really be bold and say this and say that?
Who are not docile.
Yeah. Who's going to, really look them in the face and say, no, I see you don't care. Don't sit over here and tell me that you do. You want to throw some numbers in my face. You want to throw off this PowerPoint. You want to tell me, oh, well, these are the statistics and this is this and that and that. But, like, at the end of the day, like, you trying to sidewire me. Like they try to use like a whole bunch of shit to try to confuse you. Like to really try to navigate you. Yeah, to try to yeah. Like, no, nigga, no. I said what I said.
Bring it back to the point.
I said what I said. So, like, why you steady trying to, use all those big words? Like, I'm not with that shit. I know what it mean. But, like, come on back. Because, like, I'm still going to make my point. Mm-hmm. Like how my grandma used to say, when you get done with all that hollering, you still going to go sweep that floor. When you get done rolling on, is you done? Are you done? When you get with all of that, grandmas used to say that. When you get done crying, you still gonna sweep that floor. So when you get done trying to tell me all this bullshit, I'm still gonna make my point. Mm-hmm. I'm still gonna make my point. It's this whole, passive mentality. Everybody, I still want to keep the peace.
The whole, not to offend you, I'm not picking on you.
Yeah, I'm not picking the fuck. Yes, I am picking on you. Yes, the fuck I am. Oh God, that's crazy. Yeah, yes, I am picking on you. Yes, I am picking on you. I'm saying what I need, what needs to be said, what needs to be voiced completely. A lot of issues in the African American community, and a lot of issues even.
Okay, how do you feel about we need to have the conversation XYZ? That whole thinking.
I think the conversation needs to be addressed simply because I think once it's addressed and openly in front of everybody and not behind a keyboard and not behind your phone, where it can actually be dealt with real and raw emotions, maybe that'll start something. Maybe that'll connect some people. Maybe that'll get them to see that this is what you've been living around your whole entire life.
Okay, with that being said, we're going to do a round table.
Yes, we are.
And the round table is going to be led by Stephanie Celie X.
Okay.
She's going to, what's it called, moderate it? Is that what you got?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, cool.
I'm just going to sit there. I'm just, because you know me, like, if somebody say something and,
But that's your thing as a moderator, though. You could do that. So we're going to bring round table here. We're going to try to get really cool people, really knowledgeable people, and have just cool discussions. Because Stephanie put me on to round table. She's been telling me for years, but once she sent me the video of like a efficiently ran round table. And I was like, yo, that is dope. Because the conversations that were being had were dope. And they were moderated. And it was a structured conversation. It wasn't nobody yelling. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, cool.
But this is the only thing that I think, even when you want to do a round table here, that unlike me and you, that are culturally and socially and economically aware of the things that are going on in the black community, not even here, but everywhere. Mm-hmm. I think some people are just limited to in this town and the things that go on in this black culture here.
Right.
Which is, it's a list of things.
It's fairly non-existent.
It's a list of things that, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But I'm going to leave that shit alone.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that shit alone because I'm just going to leave. This is what I will say. That the only way to do anything efficiently is together. And if it's division between men and women, between black men and women, we really not going to go anywhere. Things are really not going to,
progress.
At all. And in this town, there's a sort of like
division.
It's this big chasm. It's kind of like the 7 Great Lakes, the Red Sea, the Indian Ocean, the Nile River, of like shit between black men and women here. Like even in the black community, like the kids that are really not properly educated on their own culture, they're not. They are not.
So, like I said, The round table discussions will be coming soon. This is a preview of the things that we're going to talk about. Yeah, man, I'm excited.
One of the things we're going to talk about is even on what I was, it's called the Grapevine TV. It's on YouTube. And they give a list of, they have a lot of topics. And one was interracial dating and pro-blackness. Or how did it go? Pro-black. Yeah. That's the one that stuck out the most with me. Mm-hmm. Because, being here, I've seen a lot of interesting things. And the one thing I have seen is the number of African-American men with white women. And yes, I am going to take it there because...
No, I'm saying I'm not talking about what we talk about.
No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. And in that conversation that they were having...
I will cut this thing off.
I'm not going to cut... damn it, nigga, can I be good?
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Can I be good?
Be nice.
Can I be good? Can I be good?
And not on some... Not to pick on you shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you can say something mean.
Seeing that was just a lot for me, and then and when I first got here, seeing so many black men with white women, when I first got here, that made me angry because I was mad at that because I wasn't used to seeing that. Mm-hmm. I was used to seeing me with my men, like black men and women.
When I first got here, it was a culture shock too. I was like, they date white girls up here?
Yeah. Like, I can't. I'm over it.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that aspect. Like for real? That's what, like...
Yeah.
You ever seen American Pimp when Fillmore Slim talking about when he went to California?
I don't even remember American Pimp.
It's a documentary the Hughes brothers did on pimps, like real life pimps. He was like, he was from Louisiana. He said he came up to California. He said, I seen brothers with white girls.
But yeah. I did. I got upset about that. It was like, God, damn, you can't find no sister. You don't want a sister, but I had to understand that everything isn't for everybody. And that sometimes, even in communities like this, where black women aren't truly valued,
that's the root of the problem.
Yeah.
It's the value.
Yeah. The value of black women in certain communities are little to nothing, are technical to non-existent. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people have to realize the only reason that community is thriving is because of us. The only way it is growing, the only way it is evolving is because of black women. Is because we are the man, but we are the man behind the cape, or however you want to say it. Mm-hmm. It's usually us making shit happen. It's usually us sitting in those town hall meetings, rallying and doing this and creating and developing things.
Organizing.
All of that. So it's like the value of black women here in this town is, I don't see it. I don't. And I think that's why there are so many black men with white women here. And maybe that's just the culture here. But I've come to see that the programming when it comes to black women, it's programmed in people's minds that black women are angry, we're negative, we're bitter, we just have these attitudes, and when we open up our mouth, it's never nothing positive. But it's like, take all of those things and put it in a white woman or a Hispanic woman or an Asian woman, and she's a feminist. She's an activist. She's praised. And that is how it is. Like, she take no shit. She's a no ass kisser. She doesn't do this. She demands respect, and it's praised. But when it's with black women, all of those
things are criminalized.
Yeah, all of those things are super negative. And it's like, damn, can I be me? Can I speak very loudly. Can I say this? Can I say that? It's like, being a black woman is very stressful because we always have to hustle our worth wherever we go. We always have to hustle our worth. We always have to be this way, and we can't really be ourselves, and we really can't say this, and we really can't say that, because people are always, I'm looking for her to snap. I'm looking for her to do the whole little attitude thing. Like, damn, we all not like that though. I am, but we all not like that. We all not like that. And it's like, I get it. Everything isn't for everybody. It isn't for everybody. And
You're
black women,
right there.
black women are not for everybody. We are not for the faint of heart. But a lot of people also have to understand that black women and black men, like a lot of black women, are broken to some degree. Just I said some. And black men are too. And it's that whole, generational, bullshit that's been passed down and steady passed down. And it's like, in other races, it's not like that. In other races, you don't see white men dogging the fuck out of they women. Where? Publicly.
Right. Oh, you talking about as far as like, like publicly meaning like them little, especially with social media, you get to see it now because everybody has a platform and a voice, right?
Yeah.
You'll see the white girls doing it better, and you'll see that shit online.
Yeah.
I've never seen that with no white guy.
It is a saying.
You see black dudes say that all the time.
Yeah, but it's a saying. It said if, I'm trying to see how I say. If you want to see a nation divided, look at the men and women or something like that. But that goes without saying. This is my thing. Don't always try to point out the negative in black women, because people have to understand that when you talk about black women, you talk about all black women. Like when you talking about Keisha, you talking about your mama too, because your mama black. So it's like it bothers me because once again, the value of us, the programming of us in a negative way is so fucked up, because it's like, I can't talk the way I want to talk. I have to
you have to shrink yourself.
I have to, and I don't want to do that. Why can't I truly voice my opinion the way I voice it?
Why can't you be accepted as you are?
Exactly. Why can't I say this? Why can't I say that? And then once I open up my mouth and I begin to speak this and I begin to speak that, it's like, whoa. Like, no, it's not a whoa. The thing is, this is what I've come to realize when it comes to that whole angry black women narrative. It's because we're right. And the minute we get to open up our mouths and we're speaking truth, it's like, oh, wow. And you don't know, you really don't know how to register that. You really don't know how to say, well, wow, she's right. Mm-mm. Yes.
No, I'm saying it's deeper than that. Because who you're speaking to is the black male, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times when they hear you say these things, they're taking it in with ego.
Yeah.
And your message is always going to be convoluted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
always going to be misinterpreted. It's never going to be received because it's taken in with that toxic male ego.
Yeah, and that's everywhere. That's everywhere, because even when I was in Chicago and I was working as a manager, like, I had to be like really abrasive. I had to be aggressive only because of that was my position. And as a manager, you have to do that. And then it was like, I was always, everybody, oh, why are you so angry, baby? Why are you so angry? I'm not angry. Shit, I'm doing my job.
Mm-hmm. But it's looked at, you're being assertive and stern, and it's looked at as angry and aggressive. When, like you said, if it would have been somebody else, it would have been looked at in a different light.
But when we have this round table, I'm really gonna, bring out the whole, black intelligent thing. Because right now I'm just ranting and raving. I'm just, speaking my mind on the whole, like, we just going, I'm just saying a couple of things that are on my mind. Some of the things that I've been saying here, like even in the workplace. Like, I know, like, I look different than what I see here. because I come from such a as Bren'Tel doesn't like that word urban. Like I say urban because like I like the word. Urban to me means like ghetto fancy.
No, but to everyone else who uses that word, urban just means black.
Yes. Well, I dress black as fuck.
No, it's okay. Like it's to me, urban is nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I get where that portion come from.
I get it, but I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like because I'm tall and then with the big natural hair and the wraps and it's just the way I deliver how I look. Like you're not used to seeing that. They're not used to seeing that here, so it's always the stare. Like even at the job that I'm working at now, like wow. And even when I just recently had an episode where one of the women at my job wanted to touch my hair.
Don't do that. Speaking of that, bro, I watched The Wrinkle in Time, right? So the little boy, the little white boy, he liked the girl, the little black girl. So he like, I really like your hair. I really like your hair. He said it multiple times throughout the movie, and I was just thinking to myself, bitch, you better not let this nigga touch your motherfucking hair. Oh, I'm tearing this whole theater up. Like, I was thinking like, hey, well, you better not have this man touch her damn hair.
She a black woman. Yeah, she know.
She know better.
It's kind of like that.
I was gonna be done with her. That's for real. And my whole heart was gonna be broke. I was gonna cry myself to sleep, but I was gonna be done with her.
You better not touch no black woman. This is my thing. You gotta be my man. I'm talking about you. First off, you got to be paying some bills in my house, in this house that we have together, because you're my husband when you touching my head, nigga. I am Mrs. We have a joint bank account and everything, nigga. We got assets, okay? We got joint property in our name before you can touch my head, nigga. And even when you want to try to pull it, when we having sex, nigga, please. I done had about 3 of your kids already. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, everybody already knows, like, don't ever touch a black woman's hair. It's kind of like, that's in, like, that whole book of black women. Like, that's number 1. That's in bold red print. That's, like, right there. Do not touch a black... don't touch my hair. But this incident came up where I had my hair in, like, this wrap one day. And it was up, and she was like, oh, your hair is so pretty. I just love the color. It's red. Can I touch it? I said, see, maybe someone. Now, at that moment in my mind.
I feel like we need, like, a score and theme music.
Yeah, like, at that moment in my mind, should I say, bitch, if you touch my motherfucking hair.
We need to have a reenactment.
You gonna draw back a nub, or should I just say... Or should I just say, baby, you can't touch a black woman's hair. That goes for anybody. That goes for kids. Like, I don't even let my kids touch my hair. My kids don't even touch my daughter's hair. Like, that's just how that is. Like, I tell my kids, right, if you better, something about mommy, but it's touch my hair. And I knock off. That's just me. That's just how I am. Like, don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Like, I even tell, like, my nieces and all of them, like, your hair's your crown. If you give people permission to touch it, that gives them permission to take it off. So, like, don't touch my hair, nigga. Not ever. You got to be my husband, though. For real. Like, marry me, and then you can touch my hair. Then right, you can smell it.
We'll leave the show on that note.
Yeah. Solange has a song that says, don't touch my hair. Yeah, don't touch it.
Okay. So we got the
don't touch it though.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Bren'Tel, no. Bren'Tel.
Celie fingers.
Okay, let me tell you all. Bren'Tel took his daughters to Journeys, right? So I'm talking to his daughter Ava and Elaine, and I'm telling them, like, don't ever let anybody, don't let nobody touch your hair. Your daddy can touch it because he's doing it, but when you get a little bit, don't have nobody touch your hair. Mm-hmm. Don't let no man, don't let nobody touch. Why? Because black women don't like to have their hair touched. Don't put your hands in my hair. Don't do it. I even told her, tell them, do the fingers. Do the Celie fingers. Until you do, nigga, touch my hair. touch my hair.
If you want to.
Yeah, you gonna draw back a nub, nigga.
You gonna be like when she was shaving Mister.
What's Celie?
That music that they were playing?
Yeah, she fixing to shave Mister. Nigga. I'm telling you, that's exactly how it's gonna be. But yeah, just wanted to let you all know that we're gonna do some roundtable discussions. We're gonna really try to, spread some awareness, educate.
Keep the conversation going. Like, we're not gonna get anywhere as a community until we start having tough conversations amongst one another.
Yes.
And, able to address things that, been going wrong and whatnot in the community. So, with that being said, we'll be getting y'all information about the roundtable conversations that we're going to have. Okay. I haven't anything. You have anything else?
No.
Okay. So, until next episode, hey. Podcast every day.